Life is not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about embracing the one you have. Every challenge, every struggle, is a stepping stone to who you're meant to become. So, what are you waiting for? Start living fully right now. Challenges are not just obstacles, they are the life lessons that shape your character and build your resilience. While these hardships may test you, they do not define your worth or your potential. Instead, they offer you a chance to grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. Shift your perspective. What feels like a setback today may actually be a blessing in disguise or a necessary redirection toward something greater. When you learn to see struggles as stepping stones instead of stumbling blocks, you unlock the power to transform adversity into opportunity. Remember this truth. You may not always control the events that happen to you, but you absolutely have the power to decide how they affect you. You can choose to rise above, to refuse being broken or diminished by your circumstances. That choice, that mindset, is what makes all the difference. So when life pushes you down, don't let it keep you there. Stand up, adjust your view, and move forward with the strength that only true growth can bring. If you don't take control of your thoughts, they will control you, shaping your emotions, your decisions, and ultimately, your life. Your mind is the battlefield where success is won or lost. That's why mastering your inner world is essential. Practice mindfulness daily. Meditation, gratitude, and cultivating positivity are powerful tools that help you regain control over your mental space. When you intentionally focus your mind on what matters, you create clarity, calm, and strength. Challenges will come. This is inevitable. But how you respond is everything. Instead of reacting impulsively or letting negativity take hold, train yourself to respond calmly and with purpose. When you refuse to be ruled by fear, anger, or doubt, you become the commander of your own emotions and the architect of your future. Remember, your mind is your most valuable asset. Guard it, train it, and harness its power to create the life you want. Having a clear vision for your life is essential. It gives you direction, purpose, and fuel to keep moving forward. But life rarely follows a straight path. Unexpected changes will come, and when they do, your ability to adapt will determine your success. Think of life like dancing in the rain. You can't control the weather, but you can learn to move gracefully through it. Instead of resisting storms or feeling defeated, embrace them as part of your journey. Adapt with resilience and fluidity. The challenges you face are not roadblocks, but opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. When you set a vision and learn to flow with life's unpredictability, you become unstoppable. You create a life not only of purpose, but also of peace, no matter what comes your way. Having a clear vision for your life is your compass. It guides you through uncertainty and fuels your determination. But remember, life is rarely predictable. Unexpected changes and challenges will come your way. Instead of resisting, learn to adapt. Like dancing in the rain, embrace the storms with grace and resilience. These moments are not obstacles, but opportunities, chances to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. When you hold fast to your vision, but remain flexible to change, you become unstoppable. You create a life filled with purpose, peace, and power no matter what storms arise. Life is a fleeting gift meant to be lived deeply and fully. Don't waste a single moment of this precious time. You're here for a reason. Keep asking yourself why, and let that question fuel your purpose. Remember, the most beautiful things in this world aren't seen or touched. They're felt with the heart. Love, passion, connection, and joy are the true treasures that give life meaning. So live with intention. Feel deeply. Cherish every heartbeat. Because this life is yours to experience before it slips away. Alan Watts captured it perfectly. The secret of life is being fully engaged in the present moment, seeing life as play, not work. Don't let the heavy weight of daily struggles make you forget something vital. Life is finite. One day, just like everyone else, you'll be gone. This truth isn't meant to scare you. It's a powerful gift. It reminds us to stop chasing empty achievements and instead focus on what truly matters: joy, peace, and passion. So, embrace the present. Laugh more. Play freely. Live with a heart wide open to the beauty and wonder all around you. Challenges will come your way. This is inevitable. But remember the wise words of Wayne Dyer: if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Every setback is not just an obstacle, it's a lesson, an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Maya Angelou reminds us, you may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. So, face your trials with courage and an open mind. Let every challenge shape you, not shake you. Your growth lies in how you respond. As the Buddhists wisely teach, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. Your thoughts hold immense power. They shape not just your mood, but the very reality you live in today's noisy world, cluttered with distractions and constant demands. Learning to quiet your mind is a revolutionary act. Through daily practices like gratitude, meditation, and self-reflection, you reclaim control over your inner world. When you master this, you become the architect of your emotions, no longer a prisoner to external circumstances or fleeting feelings. You choose peace, clarity, and strength. Remember, the power to create the life you want begins in your mind. Jim Rohn once said, if you don't design your life, someone else will, and they don't have much planned for you. This is a powerful reminder that your future depends on the intentions you set today. Planning for growth is essential, but life rarely follows a straight path. Unexpected challenges and detours will come your way. Resilience is the key, the ability to adapt and keep moving forward regardless of the storm. Like dancing in the rain, resilience lets you find beauty and strength, even in the hardest moments. It teaches you to embrace uncertainty with grace and courage. Design your life intentionally, but learn to flow with change. This balance will empower you to create a life that's not only successful, but deeply fulfilling. Even the purest souls face critics. No matter how genuine or kind you are, there will always be voices of doubt and judgment around you. But remember the timeless wisdom of Dr. Seuss. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Your truth is your power. Stay authentic and unwavering in who you are. Don't let the negativity of others distract you or shake your confidence. Those who truly care about you will accept you as you are, flaws and all. Focus on your own path and purpose. Let the noise of criticism fade away like distant echoes. When you keep your eyes on your goals and your heart aligned with your values, negativity loses its grip. Rise above the judgments. Be proud of your journey, your growth, and your unique light. In the end, staying true to yourself is the greatest success you can achieve. Pretending to be someone else might earn you approval from others, but it will never bring you true happiness or fulfillment. When you wear a mask to fit in or please people, you sacrifice the very essence of who you are. This false approval is fleeting and hollow. It leaves your soul empty. True joy comes from embracing yourself unapologetically, your strengths, your flaws, your quirks, and your unique story. When you accept and love yourself fully, you free yourself from the exhausting cycle of trying to be someone you're not. This authenticity becomes magnetic. Genuine connections aren't built on pretense or facades. They grow when you show up as your true self, unfiltered and real. People are drawn to honesty and vulnerability. It's what creates meaningful bonds and lasting relationships. So stop chasing approval from outside sources. Find the courage to be who you really are. When you do, joy will follow naturally. and the right people will gravitate toward the real you. Not everyone will celebrate your happiness or success. Some people may even try to dim your light out of jealousy, fear, or their own unresolved pain. It's important to remember what Wayne Dyer wisely taught. Loving people live in a loving world, while hostile people live in a hostile world. Yet, it's the same world we all share. Your happiness isn't theirs to control, and their negativity doesn't have to become your reality. Be the light that shines brightly despite the shadows around you. Let your joy, kindness, and success inspire others to rise rather than drag you down into darkness. Choosing to stay positive and hopeful in the face of resistance is a powerful act of courage. When you focus on lifting yourself and those around you, you create a ripple effect transforming not just your world, but the worlds of others. Be the spark that ignites hope, the calm in the storm, and the example that shows light always conquers darkness. Too often, we find ourselves chasing after tomorrow, believing that happiness lies just beyond the horizon. We run after achievements, approval from others, and material possessions, convinced they will finally fill the emptiness inside. But what if this endless pursuit is a mirage? What if true joy isn't something we have to earn or find somewhere else? What if it's already here, quietly waiting for us in this very moment? Life is not a race to the next milestone. It's a collection of moments to be lived fully. The laughter of a friend, the warmth of sunlight on your skin, the simple breath you take right now. These are the treasures often overlooked in the rush to get there. When we stop chasing and start appreciating, we open ourselves to a deeper kind of happiness, one that isn't dependent on circumstances or approval, but rooted in presence and gratitude. So pause. Look around. Feel the life pulsing through you. Happiness is not a destination. It is the journey itself. Life isn't about chasing perfection or living up to impossible standards. It's about embracing the beautiful imperfection woven into every moment, every experience, and every person, including yourself. Each day is a fresh opportunity, a blank page to rewrite your story with forgiveness for past mistakes, compassion for yourself and others, and a renewed commitment to live with intention. The power lies not in flawless achievements, but in the courage to rise again after setbacks, to choose love over fear, and to find meaning even in the smallest actions. When you accept that imperfection is part of the journey, you free yourself from the burden of unrealistic expectations and open the door to genuine growth and fulfillment. So, start today, embrace your flaws, cherish your progress, and live each moment purposefully, knowing that your imperfect life is still profoundly worthy. If this hit your soul, don't just scroll, subscribe, and turn wisdom into winning. Your future self will thank you.